Yeah. Where do you start? Start with Nick Wilson with Danny Brownlie at Basingstoke Town.
That's it.
Come on.
Who was it? South Park.
Yeah.
Nick Wilson with Dan Brownlie after a 3-1 win against South Park and a title win. Dan, how are you feeling?
Football, bloody hell. I think that's the only line I've got. Like, it's just they never give in. They never give in. There's so many moments. There's so many moments where you look across the season where the boys have been doubted, the boys have been asked questions, and they just continue to answer them. From the start of the season, when you look at the results we had, obviously getting beat by Westfield, beat by Binfield. I mean, the league table looked for very unpretty viewing the first kind of 4 or 5 weeks. But they just never say die, this group. I couldn't be proud of them. Every single one of them. They've all played their part. The lads that have played 37 games, the lads that have played 2, like Noah Chengan's performance away at South Park. Like, you look at those little moments. Mark Scott's save at Uxbridge, Strud's save at Tooting and Mitcham. Like, it's just, there's so many individual moments that make this up. But the big one for me was the Walton game. That they have been phenomenal opponents. Like, to go, I think it was 20 games unbeaten up to this point, and we matched them the whole way through. They must be hurting today, and it's certainly not something I wallow in, because they've been unbelievable this year, and it's great for the league that there's been 2 sides that, no nonsense, just good football teams that want to play in the right way. It's almost a shame that 2 teams can't go up, because they've thoroughly deserved to go up as well. And we'll certainly be looking out for them in the playoffs, because I do think they deserve it, but sadly it doesn't work like that. But in terms of that result there away at Walton, we got doubted. You know, you see comments of it's playoffs or it's this or it's that, and players start getting called out, and they just never gave in. The shoulders came back and they kept playing. And for that, it makes for a remarkable recovery. I couldn't be prouder.
Think back to, I think it was 2019, Tottenham away was your first game maybe as caretaker manager.
Yeah.
You think the place for the club was in then and where we are today? How far have we come to that?
It was typical of the moment. We drew, and it was the first game we'd drawn in, I think, 15 games, and then we got the point deducted because we fielded an eligible player, and that was it. And I've said it in a couple of interviews today. Like, there was a phrase, and I remember saying it in the playoff semi-final last year, where to be Basingstoke, or typical Basingstoke, felt like it was unlucky, and the chips were down, or things would go against you. And today, like, we're trying to make it synonymous with just good things, and typical Basingstoke is getting to finals, typical Basingstoke is competing, typical Basingstoke is being hearty and showing your class both on and off the pitch, and we've done that in huge measure this year. And everyone's played their part, from you and Steve and the media guys, to the players, to supporters, to the match day staff, to the stewards. Like, don't think that this is just 11 players on the pitch, because everyone plays their part in it, and it's remarkable what this club has achieved in such quick, short succession. And it is that, you know, we believe that we could do something special, and we've done it. And I mean, you'll get bored of me saying how proud I am of the boys, but oh my God, what a group of lads. What a group of men. They're special. You know, and every gaffer will say their group's special, and I've got nothing to disbelieve them on that. But my God, this group, we've seen marital issues, we've seen deaths, we've seen bereavements, we've seen challenges at work, and as a group, I've never seen togetherness like it in terms of actually helping people out. And they're an incredible group, and the fans and this club should be immensely proud that we're able to attract not just such talent but such fabulous men. They're incredible.
All of that, and you're now looking forward to the season competing against Step 3. You must be so excited.
It's amazing. It's not sunk in. We've still got 2 cup finals to win. Yeah, it's sobering, you know, on a very selfish, personal level. My old man passed away 2 years ago now, and I remember in the car to him, I remember him talking about potential playoffs at that moment, and we were kind of in the running. And I did say, look, it's going to be hard yards, but I said to him, the year after, if we don't win it, I'll try and win the league. And the emotion got the better of me at the end of the game. It's all I could think about. And for a man, try not to cry, for a man that he took me to every training session, took me to every game, I'm just proud that I can deliver something that I promised. And I promised it to him. I naively promised it to the supporters after the Chertsey game. But honestly, it's on a very selfish level, and it's not about me. And I appreciate I'm wobbling now, but for me, it's a real proud moment, to be able to deliver such a special occasion to so many deserving people. And yeah, what an incredible moment.
You've got crowds like upstairs with 1,600 here to join in with all that, everything you put together with this team, what the players have done. Does that all add into it?
Absolutely. Look, I mean, 1,500 people. It's just insane, and it's not just the numbers. It's the level of support and the belief. And anecdotally, you go around and talk to supporters about their affection for the club and how their history is like 4 generations. We've got a chairman that's a kind of family of 3 generations of supporters, and there's so many stories within this club that it's amazing when you go around and you talk to all the supporters and what it means to them. And I had 2 supporters come up to me after the game and thank me because it's one of the best moments of their life. And you go, Jesus, it really does mean stuff to people. And it's insane what we've been able to achieve. And there is the 1,500 bit is great, right? But there are also a group of supporters that are 200, 250 strong that also supported us in the arse of Winchester when we were rubbish, and they believed in us and they supported us. And this is for them, it's for everyone, but special note to those guys that believed in us. And I don't know if it's my last question or not, because I've got to feel like I've got to fit along. But while we're on thank yous, the club have been amazing in terms of their support. The players have been unbelievable. The supporters have been incredible. But there's also a group of amazing gentlemen that stand by my side week in, week out. Lance, Garayan, Jack Collins, Aaron Nicholson, Worsey. I've definitely forgotten some. Gideon, Ellis, and if I've forgotten anyone there, I really apologise. But I'm the face of it, and I appreciate that, and it's my head on the line when I make decisions. But my God, I've been Ellis supported, just the best group that you could ever wish to work with. Honest, reliable, trustworthy. They back me with everything. They're supportive. And without them, this isn't happening, And what a day, Nick! What a day.
Thank you. I know I speak on behalf of a lot of people when I say thank you for what you've given this town.
Thank you, Nick. But on that note, Basingstoke cares about sport, and hopefully other people see that as well.